All right. Let's talk some music, guys. I know we got some hip-hop heads in the building. Okay, celebrating 53 years of hip-hop. You guys are matching the hats, by the way. We got the green on green. Okay, seeing green.
Damn, this team beat that team.
St. Patrick's Day.
Wow, wait. Whoa. This guy says he's from Toronto. Give me that.
Okay, chill.
Let's start this over from scratch.
What?
On St. Patrick's Day.
Let's start it over from scratch.
So we got some hip-hop heads in the building. Okay, both rocking the St. Patrick's Day green. Okay, respect it. Listen, ops. But I want to talk about the next generation of hip-hop because there was a whole bunch of convos maybe 5-6 years ago about who's leading the next generation. Who are the leaders of the new school? I think we've had some questions about who it actually is. But I want to lead this convo with this list from Spotify that they did. You know, who's going to lead the next generation? It was a vote that you could vote. We don't want to get into the results. That's a whole separate conversation. But firstly, I'm going to read you the names, where they're from, and then you tell me, are they missing anyone? Is there anyone who fits this class of era of hip-hop artists who's supposed to be in this group? Okay, let's go from the bottom up. Sexy Red from St. Louis. Rod Wave from Florida. Lil Tecca from New York. Big X The Plug from Dallas. Glorilla from Memphis. Central C from London, UK. Baby Keem from Las Vegas. And then Doechii from Tampa, Florida. So, is there anyone missing who should be in that group who was not in that group?
For the next generation of artists?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Lotto. I feel like if you were to, that sounds like you did, it's 8 people total.
Yeah.
It sounds like you said 3 women, if I'm correct.
Sexy Red, Glorilla, and Doechii, yeah.
I think the next woman that I would add in that, if I were to add somebody, would be Lotto.
I'm surprised Lotto isn't in that group. Now, she was out a little bit earlier, but so are a bunch of these people.
100%, yeah.
So I don't think that's really part of this year. And also, Lotto's had some big commercial success as well. So I think you're right. Lotto feels like should be on that list. And then also, her relationship with 21 Savage. That's important in this conversation somehow.
Quote unquote. We haven't seen them all together.
Allegedly. But I think she's very influential as well. You know, I said this on Album Mode that the way that Future, you know, influenced Juice WRLD to do drugs, Lotto influenced me to think about carrying a gun. So I feel like Lotto is one of the most influential of
Allegedly. He doesn't carry a gun.
Think about it. She influenced me to think about it.
Oh, to think about carrying. Gotcha. Say less. Yeah, what about you, Chris? Who do you got that did not make that cut?
Yeah, I was going through the list. I don't know. Maybe you could slide like a Boss Man D-Lo in there.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I think if he was a little more consistent and his albums haven't really hit.
Yeah, he's more singles.
But yeah, for a lot of these artists here are mostly singles, so I'm not really mad at that.
There's one name that I thought was like the obvious one here is Yeat.
I was just thinking Yeat on the back of my head.
I'm like, yeah, how is Yeat not in this?
But Yeat feels like he could also be like is he gonna have longevity in his sound? Like, is his sound gonna age?
I don't think it is. Right? But for now, he could go in this category.
Yeah,
I think there is something there about his sound not aging. But I think the one thing that he's done that I don't know if this whole group has done is actually develop as an artist. Because on Yeat's last album, he was singing. Like, Yeat and Don Toliver going falsetto for falsetto, never thought that would be a thing. So I think maybe the sound is not going to be there, but him as an artist, I see the growth there. The one person I would say I'm worried about longevity who's actually on this list is Sexy Red.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sexy Red is already creeping into the space where she's more celebrity than musician. I don't remember the last Sexy Red song that we can name. Like, it feels like her biggest song is still the first one where she said her booty hole brown.
I'm not gonna lie, I do like you said you liked her verse on Bieber's.
Oh yeah, on Swag, yeah.
You said you liked that.
I mean, like a solo song.
No, I get that for sure.
But that verse is crazy.
The verse was nuts. She has a track. I forget what it's called, but it's they're calling it. You know, HBK, the wrestler. It's his like theme song.
Oh, I heard about this.
Yeah. I want to fuck with a bad bitch.
Yeah.
I kind of like that track.
True. Okay,
I like that track.
Okay.
Chris, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so let me give her a credit. She still has some.
But you're right, though. I think longevity-wise, when it comes to just music, yeah, she's definitely turned into more of a personality, if
And when-
anything.
Yeah, and when she came out too, she's not like she's like a meme rapper, but it was like very like
Meme-ish.
Pound Town, like you know what I mean? Like it had that, like it's fun, like it's good, like I get it, but like yeah, that was the only thing I.
And she has the most personality out of all these people
For
on
sure.
this list. So if we're talking straight music, which we are talking about Spotify, she probably won't last as long musically, but she's probably going to be the longest lasting name in our minds compared to a lot of these people.
I could see it.
I think from this group, the lead would be Doechii.
In the lead?
Yeah, if
Okay.
you had to kind of rank them,
Yeah,
I think she's made the best music so far, like and even prior to this last album, but just in general, in terms of versatility as like a singer and a rapper. It's not just straight one kind of rap as well.
she's the strongest artist for sure.
Yeah,
I'm
I
very
think
interested to
artistry-
see what her second album does because it's going to be really important for like her overall stature in this list. But right now, today, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and I like the song with SZA, the single that came out.
Oh, that
at
was
the
a
end
great
of-
song.
End
Yeah,
of last year.
For sure.
So I think I would give her the credit. The two things that I think about this list is like where everyone's from and where everyone's repping. Like Doechii and Keem are not technically both, TDE artists because Keem is technically PG Lang, but the Kendrick ties there. Clearly,
family, same family.
yeah, they're coming up with the new school. We got people from the South on here, Glorilla,
Mhm.
Big X, Rod
Mhm.
Wave as well, and only one UK artist, which I
Yeah.
think it's big for UK artists even getting in this group. But I feel like other UK artists could be in this group, like
Yeah, potentially.
I
for
think
sure.
Fake Mink is one of those who could be here. SD Kid as well. So I feel like there's some guys.
I need more songs that SD Kid, man. I've been listening to 4 Ross for too long now, and the Chalamet version. But you're absolutely right. Yeah, it's big for Central C. I'm a big fan of all of these artists. Who do you think right now out of these guys is the most consistent?
Most consistent. I would honestly, I don't feel like any of them are that good. Maybe Big X the Plug is the most consistent. And I would say Glorilla, like
I would say Glorilla's got.
Yeah, I
Glorilla,
think
Big
Glorilla.
X.
Yeah,
because this is Glorilla's longest layoff. It feels like,
Yeah.
and her album had a ton of hits, like very consistent. So I would say those two are the most consistent out of this group. So the votes did actually happen. If you're listening to this or watching this later, it was Lil Tecca, Doechii, and Baby Keem were the top 3 votes.
Mhm.
Little Tecca was in the top 3.
Yes.
Hey man,
Interesting.
different age group, man.
Yeah, clearly.
I'm,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm very surprised by that. But there's 2 guys I thought of, and maybe you could say 3, but 2 guys I thought of who probably maybe are too old for this list, but they are in kind of the same wave of artists in terms of when they got really big.
Mhm.
Is Don Toliver. I think the 2020s is when he really blew up as an artist.
Yeah, he's like slightly behind this group. Yeah.
Like, we knew about him in the 2010s with Travis Scott, but the 2020s is where he really became a popular solo artist.
I agree.
And then the name that we haven't mentioned somehow is NBA Youngboy. Like
he's in a different stratosphere with these niggas, man.
Yeah.
It's not even close. But yeah, him and Tolliver is the same era technically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they both have really good fan bases. Octane was a good album. I liked it.
Yeah.
And we already know what Youngboy can do. Like we've seen his stadium tours, or not stadium tours. We've seen what his tours look like.
Yeah. they
Yeah,
show
yeah,
up.
yeah. I'm interested to see. Like, I think the new school of hip hop is going in an interesting place. They actually led off this whole article by saying, is there going to be another Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole? Now, from the rapping ability on this list, I don't really think so. It doesn't seem like it's headed that way. But will we have those kind of big mainstream stars in the same way? Like that I don't know who from this list gives you that energy of being like, again, a Drake, a J. Cole, a Kendrick, being that big mainstream rap star. Big X, I think, is the closest right now.
Yeah.
Him and Glorilla. But again, I kind of thought it would be Central C. That would be my guess. But I don't know. Now I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I feel like Central C's cooled off a little bit in the last little while. I'm surprised you didn't even see like a Mexican OT on here.
Yeah, that would have been a good one. That'd have been a good one.
They had a choice between Big X and Mexican OT. They're like,
Yeah.
only one.
X.
Yeah. We gotta pick one. Yeah, I'm interested. Like, it's still early in a lot of these people's careers,
Mm-hmm.
so maybe one can break through into that ultra stardom.
Rod Wave, actually, I feel like could be doing that.
He's very popular. Yeah, I would liken him, and we talked about this behind the camera a little bit. I would liken a lot of his popularity to just being US based. Like, I don't really hear people in Canada as much listening to Rod Wave. I don't really see people in the UK as much, like, going to his shows and stuff.
Mhm.
But, like, when it comes to the 20 to like 25-year-old crowd in the States, he kills it.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if Rod Wave has like a next phase of his career to become that bigger artist. But I think also it's like the online personality is a part of it. But I think kind of for this new era, which is so different from the era we grew up in, the online personality almost doesn't help the artist in the same way. Because it's like you need those like big records and those big moments that can like carry you. Like Don't You Have With Anxiety? Like Anxiety was such a huge moment for her and became a huge record. But I feel like we know more of Sexy Red's personality.
Who's the worst rapper on this list?
Do we need to really?
Yes.
Okay, on 3. Let's all answer on 3. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Sexy Red. Listen, we're a Glorilla podcast. So
No, Glorilla was nowhere close to the bottom. It's definitely Sexy Red to me. All right, cool. Shout out to Sexy Red though. Like I know what she's doing with her career.
Do you?
Yeah, no, I get what she's doing. Like you mentioned it. You mentioned it. Like she's trying to be a personality.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and she has the personality to be that. You know what I'm saying? So I get what she's doing with her career. It's like music is just gonna probably be secondary to her.
Yeah, I appreciate her. Like, I feel like there's a lot of people who are like super like, oh my God, everything's got to be perfect before I show it. Everything's got to be like this. I feel like sometimes she just goes out there and is just like, that's just her. She's just being herself. And I respect it.
I like that. I like you said that. I feel like if we asked all 8 of these people to come into this room, and I'm not saying any of them are fake or anything like that. I think, honestly, I genuinely think most of this list is like really cool people in real life. But I think Sexy Red would be the realest person that walked in this room.
We would definitely enjoy her second. Not number 1, obviously, because we know who that is. Glorilla.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, shout outs to B.I. No disrespect.
No.
But I think Sexy Red is a personality we would enjoy personally.
Yes.
One thing I will say before we wrap up is like this list makes me realize that the mystique is gone. Like the mystique of like an artist is like not a thing anymore. And it's funny because if you think back to the actual blog era, J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick were like doing freestyles at radio and these random little videos where they were talking their tour bus. Like it wasn't as much mystique. But it does feel like it's a different version of it now.
Who has the most mystique on this list?
Probably Baby Keem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second? I think we all agree on Keem.
Yeah. Second probably be Doechii.
Mystique? Yeah, I don't really see her out like that.
Well, I just think she doesn't show her personality as much. Like I think
she's pretty popular on TikTok and shit. She'll be posting a lot.
No, for sure. But I think that's like if you know, you know. I don't think the general public is hip to her TikTok.
Okay.
You know, so I would say she's next, and then after that, you know, who I got to give it.
I might give it to Sench. I think he's pretty calm. Like I don't really see him do too much.
Oh, Sench is a good one. Sench is a good one.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Rod Wave.
I don't really see too much of Rod Wave too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we don't know what Rod Wave does at all.
I know everything Sexy Red does.
Yeah.
I can tell you where she is right now.
Yeah. Barefoot on a stage. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. Make sure you like this video, leave us a comment, and of course, subscribe.
All right, that's perfect.